Hey everyone, it's been a while, but welcome to a new video. A while back, I made a community post asking you what you wanted to see, and someone commented that I should start a campaign here, in Mindustry. So that's what we're gonna do. To be specific, we're gonna do an Erekir campaign. Both worlds have drastically different progressions, but both are still quite fun. Anyways, welcome to the system. Last time I checked, it doesn't have a name, but the creator intends on releasing more planets eventually. But enough of that. Let's get on to business. The onset. Alright, this is our drone character, whatever. And oddly enough, unlike in Serpulo, here we can actually begin mining right away, which is pretty nice. Okay, now it wants us to research a turbine, beam nodes. Okay, let's begin researching early. Back. Alright, first turbine down. Now it wants us to get a plasma ball, whatever the hell that is. Okay, let's see. But I'll also put some here. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Plonk, plonk. Now it wants us to get ducts, which are these transporting thingies. But I'm gonna wait. I'm going to bide my time and strengthen my capability to produce beryllium first. How? Simple. Build more plasma bores. Yeah, also, here's a tip. Press spacebar to pause. That way you can plan ahead. And I mean really ahead. And in later stages of the game, that is going to be very, very useful. Trust me on that one. Alrighty. Okay, that should be enough. Now we just have to wait until we get enough beryllium. This thing is still recording. Okay, good. Dang it. Out of beryllium again. I might have shot myself in the foot and made it harder for me to start out by immediately throwing all my beryllium back into more drills, but in the long term it will be worth it. Trust me on that one. Okay, some pipes. the energy. And that should do the trick. Okay, now it wants us to gather more beryllium, but I already have a good enough supply of it, so I'm just gonna plan ahead, set up some of these, and begin mining graphite. Here it is, graphite. Also, fun fact, said resource is actually also present in Serpulo, but it's much harder to get. You have to mine coal and then refine it in a graphite press. But here it just literally comes out of the walls in rows. Alright, let's get this. Let's try and connect these. Always remember to connect your power supply, or else you'll end up with Spain without power to do anything. Okay, time for graphite. Okay, second resource down, graphite. Okay, what does it want? Okay, silicon and cliff crush. Let's see, Okay, then let's get down to it. I must also say this game, for some reason, has some absolute bangers. Like holy hell. Alright, let's try this. This here. This here. This here. Hooray! Silicon! Finally, something's bugging out. Okay, then I might have been a mistake designing this. Give me a second. Get out of there. Okay. I may have miscalculated this. God, that's so gross. But hey, life is good. We got beryllium, we got graphite, we got silicon. And what's this? Units. Good. Interesting. It's another notable difference that I've noticed between Erekir and Serpulo. You see, on Serpulo, units would be a rather end game investment. And yet, here we are, on the tutorial level, getting them. Not that I'm complaining. They're certainly more versatile than turrets, I'll give them that, but it still feels weird to someone like me who's generally used to working with with turrets and Circulotech. Alright, now there should be... Oops, I didn't get power. That's enough. That's enough. Everything's connected, maximum power. Yeah, also one thing. Machines like this need a lot of power to function. You can settle will have the power, but if you can, but you need to get as much of it as you can so that the production will be faster. If you don't, well, you might end up spending hours of your life for a measly tank. Speaking of a measly tank, don't. Here we have our first ground unit. Hooray! That's interesting. Okay then. Shift to... Okay then. And the game just threw everything I set out of the window because now it wants us to build units and a turret. Okay, let's see what we have. Breach. Fires piercing beryllium or tungsten ammunition at enemy targets. I don't have water and I don't have tungsten, so beryllium it is. When I get enough. You gotta be rather patient in this game. Yeah, whatever. Alright then, now, if you thought our beryllium situation was bad before, just wait. Now we have to set an entire set of our supply aside specifically to fuel this turret. Okay, let's see. Really? No. There are also larger walls, but I'm lazy. What can I say? Alright, enemies approaching in 3 seconds. Let's see how this thing works. Annoying. Okay. With that, apparently now it wants us to counter-attack, you say. Well, we've seen how good these defenses can be, so I'm just gonna muster everything I can and Zerg rush them. I believe some... Alright, we have 6 units. I believe 10 of these basic tanks should be enough. Alright. Oh yeah, also, this thing is not just a minor, it can also heal structures. Since since there aren't menders on this planet, I recommend you routinely check your structure for damage yourself. Because if something important gets damaged, say a pipe, everything that depends on that pipe will stop working. For example, if the enemy had just wrecked this would have run out of ammo and would have gotten in very, very bad situations. Alright, two more. Let's see. 8. I really have to learn how to cut out boring chunks of the video. But for now, you're stuck here with me, watching as a first generation factory slowly chugs out dollar store tanks. Today. No. Okay, that's enough waiting. I said that's enough. Damn it. All forces, please head to the gate. We're about to kill someone. Alright, fellas. Suicide mission. Go. Oh yeah, also this planet has an atmosphere so goddamn dense. Whoops. Alright, let's try something else. But yeah, as you can see, this planet has an atmosphere so goddamn dense you can't see a foot in front of your face. Hey, speaking of wrecking vulnerable industry, look, this is what you shouldn't do. If your enemy slips past your defenses, then they can just do this. Sure, the weapon might still be dangerous, but remember, a gun can't fire without ammo. So you can just sit here and, oh, never mind, you can just ditch the entire thing and destroy the core directly. Yeah, first lesson, everyone. Protect your core at all costs. If you lose it, it doesn't matter how good a factory you have, everything will dramatically explode, just like that. Anyways, let's explore a bit. See what our old friends had in store for us. Let's see. Okay, we've got some stuff to work with. However, I actually even played this scenario a while earlier today, but the recording got damaged, so I had to start over. So yeah, we're good. So that's why, the moment I set up the second core, the enemy will want me back, so I'm just gonna bide my time and slowly but surely build up my defenses before they know I'm here. Remember, let your moves be dark and impenetrable lest the night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. Who knew that an old Chinese man's wisdom would still apply several centuries after his death. Alright, let's get this. You never know how much you're gonna get in a certain location, so make sure to do as I do and exploit as much as you can of every last resource. You might not need it now, yes, but what if an unexpected tragedy happens? Say the enemy has some secret weapon emplacement or something like that, and he just wipes out half your troops. Well, if you did like me, you'll have more than enough resources than you actually needed in the first place, and you can use those savings to build back and faster. I'm just gonna put this in so that they can guard. Okay. Step 1, beryllium. Let's see how this works. Again, it's gonna take a while to build the core once I give the order to do so. But if we do this, we actually get infinite time to prepare as much as we want, so there's really no rush. An important trick is to always abuse as much as you can of the timers. If a timer gets paused because it wants you to do a certain objective, don't just don't just well complete that objective. You're gonna want to do that objective and everything else you can, because if not, the enemy might just catch you with your guard down, and that would be an unpleasant experience, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay, that's graphite. And finally, jewel of the crown, and what has been, according to some, the hardest to reliably obtain material in all of the game. Silicon, also known as silicon. Remember, always make your stuff redundant. Don't just build enough to satisfy the needs of your factory. Make enough to satisfy them and have savings. You never know what to expect in this dark world. Okay, that's okay. And that's the silicon arc furnace going on. And now that we actually have a renewable source of everything we need, now is when you build yourself the core. Because as soon as you build it, It's gonna get nasty. Like, I kid you not, the moment the enemy knows you are in here, they'll send a wave of their strongest forces. In the early game, that's not much, just a tank or two, nothing a few well-placed turrets or units can handle. But in the late game, there are absolute monstrosities of steel and lasers that will rip your factory apart in a solid 2 seconds. Trust me, I've been there. And as you can see, building cores takes a long while, but it will be necessary for progression. Let there be light. And now that I actually have, well, supplies, now it's time to mount a proper defense. Alright, that should be a basic defense perimeter set up. Wait, can you call them early in this mode or... Nope. Alright then. Oh yeah, also fun fact, every core you have gives an extra set of units. Before, our limit, as you can see, was around 15, now it's around 30. Now I'm just gonna set these, no, here, sit. And now I'm gonna send out this second group that just finished printing. Well, printing. It really likes calling itself a fabricator, but if you notice the building animations on literally anything in this game, pretty much everything works like a 3D printer, and a dang good one too. Like it's not even a joke how good they are. Sure, I've seen some pretty badass people 3D print weapon parts and ammunitions. Completely functional ones, mind you. But when was the last time you saw someone use beryllium and a chunk of silicon to make a tank? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, they don't seem to actually be attacking, so let's go pay our old friends a visit. Dang it. The controls here are unconventional, to say the least. Okay, let's see. Apparently there's another enemy core we have to wreck here. Let's do some scouting. Found it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, the enemy's coming for me. No. Yeah, in the late game there are also what we call gates, which are like walls, but you become able to walk through them once a unit is nearby, so you don't have to deconstruct stuff. Okay, here's the core. And there's nothing as satisfying as watching all of your things fire in unison. And here we have sector capture. In other words, no more waves and no more goddamn enemies. First of all, yeah, I was gonna say we need to explore a bit to see what we have and get working so that those materials can help us on other sectors. But yeah, we also got to clean up the derelicts. So let's get to work. Exploring. Let's see. For all the intricacies, and if you want to call them that these enemy bases have, yeah, they can easily be outperformed by whatever the hell you can make up. Alright, how do I... And now, Thanos snap time. It's also one of the many pleasures of this game. Watching your little drone evaporate an entire base within seconds. There are a few blocks like these that take a while to deconstruct, but everything else, look at it go. There was a base, and now there isn't even rubble. What's better, we aren't just deconstructing or hiding these. We're straight up recycling everything, so yeah. Literally everything here is going straight into our banks. Let's see, still working. Dang it. Okay, and now that there are no more enemies to worry about, we can actually work and set up the core. Well, the core and everything else. Power. Oh yeah, also, this weird fog of war effect can also be removed by other things. Many blocks gives this slight glow to them. The entire range of turrets and units also helps to discover these hidden areas. Alright, that's power set up. Let's... Okay, this is beryllium production. Kinda sorta figured out. Because remember, everything here actually shares the inventory. Every core you build or upgrade, yes, there are upgrades that are even bigger than these things. Just adds a little bit more space and building area to a shared, yes, to a shared inventory that can be accessed anywhere. Okay, let's connect up these grids. pain. This brings me great pain. Oh wait, can I? Okay, that's better. Step 1, beryllium. Also, fun fact, beryllium isn't some magic make-believe material that they came up with in this game. It's actually a very real material used to control nuclear fission in nuclear power plants. Mind you, last time I checked, you couldn't just literally build anything out of it. I mean, it's a metal, I guess, but not all metals are made equal, as we've learned during all of history with gold and iron and alloys. Okay. Nothing. Step 2, graphite. Let's see where this is. Not quite what I meant. The automatic designing of these pipes can be a bit clunky at times, but it's generally pretty reliable. Okay, and now step 3. And the enemy had actually set up a dedicated area for sand out of all things. Oh well, it's now our sand. Remember, the actual lasers don't have to connect to transmit power. They can connect with other powered objects, and they'll work just fine. Alright. Set up a detour here. The silicon arc furnace. Link this up over here. And I forgot to misplace this wire. Dang it. And that's actually symmetry. And there we go. Now we actually have all of the resources in the sector. Okay, fine, there are a few here, but they're really not worth extracting. Anyway, seeing how the sector is captured, we have everything we need. Hang on, do we? Yes. And how it's been literally over half an hour, I think. Yep, over 40 minutes. I think we'll leave it around here. Thank you for watching me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.